Woo woo woo! Hey you guys, this is Ramelle.
And Leslie.
Yay! And welcome to our third episode, y'all. Welcome. Thank you so much for continuing to join our process, our show. We
It's
appreciate
so
it.
fun.
Yes, we are having a blast. So even if there's only 18 of you, we're having a good time.
That's today. Tomorrow, there's going to be 20.
Mm-hmm.
They exponentially get more and more. It's going to be great.
Yes.
So make sure you follow us on Spotify. And there's a super fun feature where we do Q&As and polls. So if you do follow us there, then interact with us.
Right. And also rate us, preferably with the 5. Preferably with 5, right? I mean, you can, with the 5-star, you can rate us.
Oh, rate us.
Yes. I'm like, what? I was wondering why you're looking at me. I was like, what? Did I do something wrong?
Do what with 5? Yes. Rate us a 5.
Yes.
Give us 5 stars.
That would be great. And I was like, what did I say? I was supposed to mention it?
Is that e-begging?
Too much? Too much? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, girl. So how has your week been, honey? Tell me anything new with you and the fam?
Not a whole lot, to be honest. Just, got a 2-year-old and nothing.
Girl, sometimes that's better,
It's been nice. My husband recently started a new job.
Very nice.
So we're just trying to get settled and, the weekends are either really busy or we have nothing. So we just try to take advantage of whatever kind of that.
It is like that. It's usually all or nothing, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. We've been pretty busy as well. Woo, praise Jesus, last week of school. I say that for a second because it's not, you don't have to get up as early, but in a week I'll be like, Lord, when the school starts.
Right.
So, but it's fun. It's fine. We're having a good time last few days. And then we're going to go to Grace's graduation. Shout out to Graciela Ramirez for graduating class of 2023.
Woo!
We're going to go. Yes. So I'm excited to see her and celebrate her this weekend.
So fun. Super fun.
Super.
You got any tea?
I do. So, okay. My tea this week is, so last weekend, Friday and Saturday, I had, usually when I'm at home doing nothing, I'm still kind of working. But I was like, no, I am going to chill. I've just been working. And I decided to chill. So I wanted to watch some TV, caught up on some good stuff, and wanted to share and to hopefully you guys join me in watching these spectacular TV. So Leslie knows this, my guilty pleasure, I love Housewives. I have any franchise, whatever is on, I'm watching. I've watched them all. Yeah, I started during...
Would you watch, a poor Housewives? Normal Housewives?
Probably not. No.
It would be as dramatic.
And it's not as fun. You want them to be, ridiculously,
okay.
out here in the Fendi shoes. You want them to be, you want them to be look at that house. Look at that.
Right.
Yeah. You don't want to be
Right,
yeah. You know, and they have, do ridiculous things. They'll have, 3 people over, and it'll be, catered meals. I'm like, it was just 3 people. Did y'all eat all that food? I mean, the food looked delicious. But hopefully someone took some home.
That sounds real nice, though.
It does sound nice, but because I would want to take stuff home. Who would you do? But is that, can you do that?
Do y'all have to-go boxes?
Yeah, can I take some, can I take my husband a plate?
I'll just get a Chick-fil-A platter,
I got some aluminum foil or, no? Okay, all right. So yeah, I would love it, but I don't know I'd be, But anyway, I want them to be, I don't want the poorhouse one. No, that's not fun. Not fun at all. So New Jersey is the one that's on right now, and it is coming to a head, girl. It's been Melissa and Teresa since day one. They sister-in-laws don't like each other. Girl, remember Teresa in the beginning? She was flipping tables at the beginning. She done went to jail, and she got 4 daughters. She got some daughters. My 4 daughters. She got her 4 daughters, and she's they've grown up beautifully and they're great. But we didn't see it. But anyway, they've been fighting and beefing, and it's coming to a head. And the reunion's next week. The wedding came on last night. I haven't had a chance to watch it, but if you have a chance, y'all go Google this girl, Teresa Giudice, getting married. She's 50 years old. She's getting married for the second time, and her wedding looks like it was a first. I'm getting married at 23, right out of college. and I have like 25 bridesmaids, and her hair is bigger than any Texas 1980 Texas wedding ever. It is like the best thing ever. So you gotta go watch that.
We'll put it on our
yes,
Instagram page.
Yes, we'll put it on the Instagram. Yes, because you have to see it. And like it's so like Italian, and her husband is like really red. Like
he's red.
He's super red. He's like a 50-year-old version of like
spiky hair.
Yeah, like he's like Pauly D and all those guys. That's what they're gonna look like when they get 50. And it is just great. Like, so you gotta watch. So I'm excited about that to catch up on that. Okay. And then I watched, so Peacock. I spend a lot of time on Peacock because that's where all the housewives are. And I don't usually watch it like that day. So I go back and watch it on Peacock because they're all.
For sure.
Yeah, you know? So that's why so all these shows are on Peacock. That's
Peacock, if you want to sponsor
us. Right. We're here. So I watched Praise This as well. And that has, wait. It has
I've seen the previews for that.
Yeah, it has like Chloe Bailey, and it has a few internet guys. What is their name? Drewski, I think. And then Country Wayne, which I love Country Wayne. And, but it is so cute. It's like a cross between like Pitch Perfect and Sister Act 2.
It looks real cute.
It's fun, goofy.
Because it's like a competition show.
Yeah.
They sing, it's a competition.
Yeah.
But like, it's a all black women choir.
Yes. Yep. And then, but the other choirs there too, and it's just fun, goofy, corny.
It's fun.
Like it's formulaic. Like, I mean, don't expect like Academy Award winning.
Is it
but
preachy, or is it like fun? Like not making fun of.
It's not. I don't think it's preachy. I don't know if someone else might think it's preachy, but I just think it was fun. But there is always a moral of the story, and there is like be a good person.
Well, they have like the gemstones.
Yeah, but it's not
that's not preachy, but that's like on the other end,
right? But no. It was. I think you would like it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, but don't be coming at me like, oh, I watched it and it was corny. Okay, yeah, it's corny, and
you love some corny stuff.
I do love corny stuff. So
I think that's why we love like '90s stuff so much, because it was so like lighthearted,
just funny and corny. Yeah, so I recommend it. I had fun watching it. Praise This. So Praise This. Oh, and Quavo. Quavo's from some group. That's from. Damn, I should have researched that shit. Quavo.
Y'all can tell us.
He's a rapper or something. He's one of them new rappers.
Okay.
One of the new people. He's in the movie as well, in case you were wondering. Okay, last thing is Bupkis. Okay. And that has Pete Davidson.
Right? Okay.
So I really like Pete Davidson. I'm not saying like I want to hang out with him or anything, but I think he's smart.
So I kind of have like not a theory about Pete Davidson, but like, so each era has had like, so I feel like Adam Sandler, like you either loved Adam Sandler or you disliked him. But like he was kind of corny. Like it was Adam Sandler and then Andy Samberg and then Pete Davidson.
I like all of those guys.
But like they were kind of like the controversial, like those guys of the Saturday Night Live
probably a little bit more.
Well, yeah,
I think.
Well,
he's a little bit more
dated.
Yeah,
like
and he's darker. He's like dark. Like his overall comedy is darker, and he's more. And he's more like self-deprecating. Like is that what you say? Self-deprecating. Yeah. Like he. Especially if you see Bupkis, he's a little bit darker to me than Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg.
I like that the Staten Island movie that he was in.
Yeah, I really like him. Like he's different, but I think he's funny and smart. And then it has Joe Pesci in it. Joe Pesci plays like who doesn't love Joe Pesci? This is his grandpa. And then
that's his grandpa.
Yes.
Okay, great.
And then because his dad died in 9/11, and the show is off of his movie. Off of his life. The show's based on his life.
Oh, okay.
So Pete Davidson, Pete Davidson's father passed away. He was a firefighter. He was the first firefighter, I believe, in 9/11.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, so like.
Okay.
Yes. Even in Staten Island was like that. Yeah.
I didn't realize that show was based off of his life.
Yes, because it's funny in the show. Edie Falco plays his mom, and she was like Sopranos and Nurse Jackie and stuff. But she was like trying to tell somebody like get in somewhere, and she was like, my son is Pete Davidson. And she was like, Marissa Tomei played me in the movie. And I laughed out loud. Like she was like, come on. But like it's got that, and it has, and then he must have. I have to look this up, but he must have a thing with Everybody Loves Raymond because he has Brad Garrett and Ray Romano who are like recurring.
I love Brad Garrett.
Yeah, it's I can't explain the character.
Why did he like? Okay, have you seen his Jimmy John's commercials?
Yes.
Why does he look kind of hot? Like I would never say that about him on Everybody's Buddy Loves Raymond, but on the Jimmy John's commercial, I'm like, he's an Italian.
Okay, so who I think is really cute is Bobby Cannavale.
Who's that?
Okay. I'm about to look it up. Y'all Google Bonnie, and you're gonna go yes, because he's another like East Coast dude, and he's an Italian. He usually plays like the Italian person.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he's really.
I always think of him from.
Oh shoot!
Will and Grace. He was Will's boyfriend on.
Yeah, he's really cute, and he's in it too.
Cute.
And yes, it has a really good. It has Kenan Thompson comes.
Oh, okay.
And Charlie Day is his therapist.
I love Charlie Day.
It is really smart, really funny.
Okay.
There's several times where it's like, huh? Like by myself. Like this is funny. Like you would like it. Very smart.
Okay.
But it's funny how he just bases everything off of his life. I mean, that's what you know, I guess.
I know. He's like in that Taco Bell commercial, and she's like, "Are we on TV?" He's like, "I don't know." Like.
I don't know why. I've seen it before, but I was like, oh, that is funny.
Oh my God, Ramelle just spit water. Woo. Okay.
Oh, that's funny. He's a funny guy. Funny guy. And I think I am a little bit fascinated with like, not a little bit, I am. I just am. I realize it. I am fascinated with that part of the country, like the East Coast and like
you do love like
New York. Yeah, it's so weird. Like we live in Texas.
Yeah,
and like the East Coast is like, what are y'all doing with all these buildings and and there's Italian people and Jewish people and just it's so different than
it is very different.
Not that I feel like we live in a very diverse. Texas is very diverse, but not in a like
not like.
Yeah, not in a, and I guess because they're so close. I don't know why. It's just so different and fascinating to me.
Yeah,
that part of the country because it's so different from.
I've never even been in New York.
I went when I was like 16, but that didn't even count.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm like that.
Yeah, they're like a different species. To be honest.
Yeah, right.
I feel so Texan when I live in Texas.
Yeah, so that's why I think I like it too because that East like and like knowing the different like understanding the different boroughs. And like Staten Island is like this, and Long Island is like this, and like, and you're only real if you're from Brooklyn or you're from the Bronx, and you're like, oh, y'all don't like these, you don't like the Manhattan people, oh, you don't like.
It is like a whole different world, like you have your own world. Interesting,
very interesting. So,
would you ever move to New York?
I don't think so. I think I would visit, love to visit, and maybe once I become big, I have an office there or an apartment there, or something, you know, I don't know, something like that, but I don't think.
Yeah,
I'm a Texas girl.
Yeah,
in the end, but I would go and I would have a.
I want to go. I want to go to New York. I've always wanted to go.
New York. And you know what? Also, like,
I wish I could have gone to like dirty, like 80s and 90s.
Ooh,
New York.
I don't think.
I wish I had seen it.
No, that stuff's scary to me. Almost. Well, it was just.
No. You like clean New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like all those drugs and stuff.
But like, what about the gangsters? Like, that was like their heyday back in the 70s and 80s.
Well, I didn't say I wanted to go.
You don't.
I like knowing about it, but I don't need to go. Like, let me go make friends.
Right.
No.
You're not gonna go make pasta with them.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. No. All right. I appreciate the laws that don't like allow them to be as free.
We'll watch them on television.
Yes, exactly. Okay. You saw how Goodfellas ended.
That's true.
He's eating what is it? Egg noodles with ketchup. Girl, okay, I'm sorry.
No.
All right, we have gone on
a tangent.
Yes, Leslie, what is your tea, ma'am?
My tea is actually water. So I have been seeing all this stuff about water talk. And it's really kind of wild because like it's really controversial and like it's just water. But like, okay.
Yes, start because Leslie sent me the video and I was like, what?
So there's a woman, her name on TikTok is Taking My Life Back at 42. And she apparently, like, according to, like, everyone is, like, the queen of, like, water talk. She's lost, like, over 200 pounds. She is very Southern, very energetic. She's amazing.
But what is water talk?
So water talk is you make flavored, like, these flavored waters. You need a Stanley cup. That's why, like, Stanley cups are out of stock everywhere, because water talkers are very serious about the cups.
It has to be Stanley.
The good ones are Stanley.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of people have, like, 8 to 10 Stanley cups, which, girl, these are, like, reusable. Like, the whole point is to reuse them, not to have 10. But, like, they collect them. It's, like, a whole thing. So you have your Stanley cup, and then you fill your cup with ice. You put your water in, and then it gets wild because they get these little packets. You get them from the dollar store, and there's all these different flavors. There's like Skittles and Tang and Pineapple Crush.
Oh, Lord.
And Jolly Rancher. And so you put in these little packets, and there's recipes. So there's recipes, there's waters of the day, there's different colors, there's flamingo water, there's orange mermaid water. But
this stuff doesn't have like calories and sugar and stuff?
No, so that's why they're calling it water, is because they're like skinny. They use skinny syrups too. So like there's like unicorn syrup, cotton candy syrup, but like all this stuff has 0 calories, 0 sodium, 0 sugars.
You're just adding flavor to
your water. But there's going to be other stuff in it.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's the other side of the argument. Right. Is like, at what point, after you add all this stuff to your water, does it become not water anymore?
I just like water.
I just like water too, but a lot of people like don't like water, and this helps them drink it. And so they're like, so what if I put these flavorings in my water? It's still water.
Yeah, you're not drinking 20 Dr. Peppers a day.
Yeah, but then diet culture is saying like, you can't even have water, like regular water. You have to doctor it up and do all this stuff to it.
I understand that.
And then there's got to be something in it. So like all the artificial flavorings and, artificial coloring's a thing right now. Like, yeah, so it's real controversial. Right. And like all these, but they call them the water girls. And there's all these different water girls. And they have their waters of the day, and they'll do it in the gas station. They do it at their houses. It's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing. It's a lot though.
And because people just be in the comments arguing and talking.
They do. And like, so the water talk lady, she's like, why are you offended that I call this water? She's like, you can call it whatever you want to call it, but I call it water. And like, yeah, I guess kind of, but at what point, and you're putting, 2 packets of artificial pineapple and pink grapefruit,
right.
Then adding syrups, like these things are like neon orange, neon blue. They're so
in my head they were like really pale.
No, girl, these are like they pour it in and the whole thing turns like neon green.
Oh, yes.
And they'll mix like a layer like pink, and then you put the blue on top, and then it's, purple in the middle. And it's a whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
And then sometimes they'll use sparkling water and like caramel apple sparkling water.
That's a soda.
So then other people are saying, yeah, okay, drink your flat soda water, because what makes a soda is the fizz. It's still a soda after it goes flat.
Yeah, that's
like, it's not water anymore.
Yeah.
But I guess it's flavored. It's just,
But I mean,
what do y'all think? Is it water?
No. No, it's not. But also, I'm not gonna go and comment on anybody. So I'll be like, do your thing, boo boo.
If you saw someone with like a bright green drink, you'd be like, what are you drinking?
Oh, what are you drinking? And they tell me water, I'd be like, water. That's interesting. Okay. No, just keep it moving.
Yeah. All right.
And I would call you and be like, girl, this bitch over here talking about shit. She's drinking water, and that shit is bright green.
She called it Froggyland water.
I don't know what the hell is she talking about. She's tripping.
Well, that's my tea, girl.
I love it. I love a good, like, dumb, random, like, why are we arguing about this? Right? Like on TikTok or like, oh, it's just fun.
But she has like a comeback video and she's like,
that's what she, now that the video you sent me makes sense. Now I need to go back and watch it and laugh. Because at first I was like, what did she send me?
Oh, she's like, you know what? If you don't want to say us anymore, stop making your little comments. Yes. She's amazing. So yeah, go look up Taking My Life Back at 42. Water Talk. Like if Kristen Wiig could play her on Saturday Night Live, she would do so good.
She would. Yes, I agree.
She's so funny. So yeah. Oh, Water Talk.
This is a random water fact. So random. My cousins on my dad's side, we have a group chat, and we all love water, and but we drink real water, like, and we'll take pictures of like the latest water that we tried. Like
Fiji or electrolyte water.
I tried this one. Like, and I like the smart waters that have like a little some of them have like strawberry, like they're very light covered. Like still water clear, but it's like flavored with like strawberry watermelon. I'll be like, ew, look what I have. We'll like post random pictures of different bottles. I have this one that has alkalines in it.
You send your bougie water pictures. Yes,
and then like I love putting fruit and cucumbers and stuff, like fresh cucumbers in my water, and I'll like send that to them, and they'll be like, ooh. Okay. So you gotta have a good friend group that you can do dumb stuff like.
That's true.
Post your different waters too, and they go, ooh.
You gotta have friends that support your dreams.
Appreciate your cousins.
Yep. Shout out. Love cousins.
Yes. I do love my cousins.
We do have good cousins.
Yes. Oh, so what are you?
Oh, are we doing our song of the day next?
Yeah, I think so. Let's go for it.
All right. So my song of the day is Foo Fighters, Under You. It's their first release since, their drummer died last year, Taylor Hawkins. He died last year, and they just did like this big announcement for their new drummer, and everyone was like speculating, are they going to tour again? Are they going to get back together? They're going to have a rotating drummer. Who's it going to be? So they released this hilarious video. And Dave Grohl's so funny. I love Dave Grohl.
He's a national treasure.
He really is. So they did this video, and they like teased all these people. Like the drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers comes in. The drummer Tommy Lee comes in, and they're just like messing them with them. Like, oh, I have your P.F. Chang's. I have your dog. The drummer from Tool comes in, and they're like messing around. And then finally, you hear somebody like, and it's their new drummer. And he's like, can we get started, guys? And the big reveal is that it's this guy, Josh Freese. Or Freese, I'm not sure. Freese. I think it's
Freese, yeah.
So he is one of the best session drummers, like, right now in the world. And a session drummer is like a drummer who does, like, recordings and he'll play on albums, that makes sense. Do, like commercial audio. So he's played with Filter, The Replacements, Nine Inch Nails, Guns N' Roses, The Vandals, A Perfect Circle, Blink-182, like all these different people.
Everybody.
Yes. So he's the new Foo Fighters drummer. Yay. They're about to release their album, and they're going to tour. And I'm really excited about that.
Oh, well, congratulations, John Freese.
Yes.
Maybe you need to see it when they come to Dallas.
I would love to. Yeah. I saw them once at ACL, and they were so fun. Dave Grohl made Taylor Hawkins do a triangle solo. And it was amazing. Yay. We all cheered. It was super fun.
That would be a fun, yes. So we got to look into that.
Put that on our list.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, what's your song of the day?
Okay, well, of course I had to change it because literally right before we started recording, we got some terrible news. Leslie,
on your way over. Yes. I almost texted you, but then I called you because it was like a big deal.
Yes.
I feel like that would be an upsetting text to get.
Right, yes. She texted me that Tina Turner has passed away.
Yeah.
So, yes, R.I.P. to a wonderful, great queen, a legend, an icon.
I love Tina Turner.
I mean, yes. My mother-in-law always said that was her sister. She loved Tina Turner. She always wanted to meet her. And I was like, oh. So, who doesn't love a good Simply the Bus? Yeah. What's Love got to do with it? I mean, yes.
That's such a good song.
Yes. And she just, beautiful lady. Been through a lot, full life. But yes, she's passed away. So I'm listening to Simply the Best, but I'll probably be listening to all of them.
Yeah. All the Tina Turner, best of.
I might watch a few movies this weekend.
She was so wild as the Acid Queen in Tommy the Musical. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
You should Google it. Ooh. Like, just at least her part. The whole movie is a little much.
Right.
It's a lot. But she plays the Acid Queen, and it's pretty incredible.
Okay. So, yes, R.I.P. to a queen.
Yes.
Tina Turner.
All right, so that's what we're listening to.
Yes.
Make sure you follow us on Spotify.
Yes, we add to our playlist daily.
Yeah,
as much as we can.
Yeah, for sure. So it'll be on our playlist, our Foo Fighters and our Tina Turner songs.
Yes.
All right, next is our real estate
roundup. All right, guys.
Wait, we're not going to sing Dallas.
Oh, we are going to sing Dallas. Okay. Yes. Okay, you ready? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! Okay, real estate roundup. All right. So I wanted to talk about. So I've when you're on the buyer side of a transaction, when I'm representing a buyer, you have a final walkthrough, and the final walkthrough is like a day or two before we close. So that means you're pretty much done. Everything's looking good. You just want to make sure that the sellers didn't do anything crazy. They didn't rip out all of the rugs or
knock down all the walls.
Yes, or do something. You just want to make sure everything's good so we can go close on this house. So in my experience, these they're you're excited, so you're like, so-and-so come, everybody come.
We're still in the car, folks.
Yes, sorry. I was getting animated. So you get excited, so you're like, everyone come to this final walkthrough with me. Yay, you want to invite everybody, your mom.
Right, it's exciting.
It's exciting. Well,
but then also you're probably still a little scared too.
Yes, right. It's a big deal. You're buying a house.
It's huge. It's your largest purchase.
Exactly. But so I don't know why there's always a relative. Don't be this relative.
Don't.
That has to come and be like, did y'all ask about this? Did y'all negotiate the price?
Did y'all see that crack?
Did you see this?
Oh my gosh.
It was really far. Y'all gonna be able to make it to work okay? And you're just like, bruh, if you don't shut your, what are we gonna do? If they back out at this time, this a lot of money is being lost. Yes.
For sure.
Why can't you catch me at the inspection in the beginning? Catch me then. Then we can be critical. We can be critical. We can negotiate. But a day or two before closing, you're not helping this already stressful situation.
Yeah, no. For anybody. That doesn't help anybody else.
Exactly. Get out of here with all that. So don't do that. Don't be a Debbie Downer. Yes, we can. Like I said in the beginning, yes, I'll go through with a flashlight with you and be like, yes, look at that crack.
We're not trying to hide anything.
Yes,
but at some point, you don't be whispering in the bride's ear as she's walking down the aisle.
Right,
yeah, that's
no, don't.
Okay, so don't be that person.
Don't. It's not nice. Just be supportive. And then, girl, and did you see that Beyonce and Jay-Z purchased? I think it's the biggest in the country. I know in California they purchased.
I know in California. I'm not sure,
but. They purchased that $200 million property, all cash.
They did it all cash.
All cash money for the 9/9/2000.
For how much?
$200 million.
$200 million cash.
And then whatever.
What does that even? Taxes. Can you even imagine what that literally looks like?
What is it? But in California, it probably doesn't. Oh, you mean the cash?
Yeah.
No, girl.
They didn't give him $200 million in cash.
No. It's all wire transferred. Somebody's at the title company 10, 20, 30, 40.
That's what I imagine.
No.
All those bags. All them bags.
I mean, they literally have to take an armored car if they did that.
For sure.
Right? Like,
but wouldn't that be dramatic? I mean, if you're going to pay in cash, you might as well pay in cash.
Call Ben Affleck.
Why him?
Because they did that armored car movie, The Town, remember? I love that movie. That's why. I'm like, because he obviously was successful.
Obviously. So he's not just an actor.
Yes.
He's also an accountant.
Yes, that's true. So call him. Why not? What were we even talking about?
Beyonce.
Thank you. Okay. I'm like, how did we get here?
What happened?
But no, 200 million. And then the commission, if it's 3%, because I doubt you're doing it for 3%. Like, if a client was like, yo, can you do this for 4%? Or like 2.5%, or like 1%.
Right.
I'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because 6% is, would I say 6 million? I think it's 6 million. Oh, yeah, I think it's 6 million. So then you split that with the listing agent. So it'd be 3 million.
Ooh.
But then even if you only did it for 1%, that's 2 million.
Yeah, that's like
so even if you split that, that's still like
a big bag of money.
Yeah. So I wonder, did they have a normal listing in buyer's agent?
Right. Like, did it pop up on like the little
was it on the MLS? Was Beyonce like, let me look through Zillow. And then a realtor was like, yeah, I'll call you. I'll set you up an account.
She pushes, to get a quote, she pushes the button.
Yeah.
Some Zillow realtor.
And some realtor was like, what's your budget? Huh? Oh,
okay, Beyonce.
Okay.
All right.
This bitch. We were talking about Beyonce and her budget is unlimited. Oh no, I hope that wasn't you, realtor. No.
That's so funny.
Girl, that's why I'll be following up on every lead because you never know.
You never know. All right. Well,
so yeah, that's our real estate. Hey, I hope y'all are hungry because it's time for the triple dipper. Boop, boop. I love this part.
I know, this is fun.
Yeah.
We like this part a lot. Totes. And we can put a poll on our Spotify.
Yes.
So our triple dipper today is our top 3 casual dining restaurants.
Yes. Chain, right?
Yes.
Kind of like, yeah. So this was fun. I like this one.
We had a couple of first episodes. Like, we had a few first episodes.
Yes.
And so we've already done this list a couple of times. And I feel like I've changed it every time.
I think so, yeah. This is the first time where the public is hearing it. Yeah. So yeah, I think I've changed it as well.
So yeah, it depends on our taste. But like, let us know what your top 3 casual dining chain restaurants are. All right, so let's start with a good old number 3.
Mm-hmm. You go first or me?
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
I chose El Phoenix, Tex-Mex Mexican food.
And a Dallas, Texas staple, right?
Yeah, in Dallas.
Dallas, right? Yeah.
I think in the 1890s it opened.
Right.
It's over 100 years old.
Right.
So, yeah, El Phoenix.
That
stuff is good.
Wood.
Although, I don't go to chain Mexican restaurants a lot. I usually like the mom and pop ones.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of chain. Jesse, my husband, he's like, no.
Right.
He don't do so we no.
Yeah.
We don't go to a lot of Tex-Mex either.
Yeah, but it's so good.
Right. It is, yeah.
I love me some El Phoenix.
Yeah, that's his choice. I'll just be going along with it.
Mm-hmm.
If it was my choice, I'd be like, let's go get some. Yeah. Yes, for sure. So my honor, it's so funny because yes, you're right. It has changed. It changes all the time. So right now, today, my third is Olive Garden. I think that Olive Garden has a bad rap. I don't know why people think that it's not authentic Italian.
Well, I can see
why we don't think that.
But it's so good.
Right. It's delicious.
It's like American Italian.
Yes. I'm just playing. Of course, I know it's not authentic, but I don't know why people think it's so. I think it's good.
It is good. Soup, salad, and breadsticks is legit.
Soup, salad, and breadsticks is the shiznick.
I think that's the only thing I've gotten there in the last 20 years.
I mean, that's all you need, really.
It is.
Yeah, and to me, because I'm not a big fan of biscuit. Everybody likes Red Lobster. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of biscuits. I love that garlic bread. Just that
garlic bread is
that garlic bread. It's so
you dip it in your soup.
Yes. What soup do you get?
The gnocchi one, the chicken and gnocchi.
I think I get the soup de Toscana. That's the one with potatoes and
the sausage.
Yeah,
and stuff. That one's good too.
That one's good. But you know what? I'm trying the gnocchi one because I like gnocchi.
That's good.
Ooh.
That's real.
I'm
good.
Ooh. Oh, and then they got that peach flavored tea.
Ooh,
something like that. Something I don't know. It's good.
But see, we have different tea tastes because I don't drink sweet tea. That's the one thing.
One of Leslie's few faults is that she likes unsweet tea. so weird. I don't understand. Every time we would bring it up, I'm like, I don't understand
get it.
Let's move on. It's one of our
sorry, girl.
This is one of our few points of contention. All right, what is your number 2?
All right, my number 2 has changed. This one didn't even make past list.
You know what? It didn't.
No, but it's solid. P.F. Chang's.
Okay.
I love Asian food.
No, girl.
Any sort of, I love those flavors. Mm-hmm. And chicken wraps, the lettuce wraps, so good. That sauce they put on it, so good. Yes. Like, just that alone.
No, you're right. You know I love me some Asian food, but I like a good mom and pop Asian.
Same.
But, I mean, if somebody says I'll go to P.F. Chang's, I'm going. Yes. I'm not going to be like, no. Well, okay, let's go.
It's good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Those lettuce wraps are...
They're so delightful.
They are.
And you can't, I can't recreate them at home. To buy all those ingredients, it costs a fortune.
Right.
I mean, I guess you only have to buy them, like, once for a
like all those
time.
small little...
Yes, but, so good.
For sure.
What's your 2?
My number 2 is Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
Because you haven't been there, right?
I've never been.
Okay, I think it's like the menu is ridiculously big. It's a lot of stuff on there. But once you wrap your head around, like, finally order, it's actually good. Yeah. I enjoy the bread, the brown bread.
I like brown bread.
Yes, I don't know what it has on. It's kind of sweet a little bit.
Oh, they have that at the grocery store.
Yes. Yeah, it's good.
It is good.
And I've had like, I just remembered something. Me and my sister always. There's a dish there called Bang Bang Chicken and Shrimp, and me and my sister always go. Oh my God. Me and my sister always go bang bang chicken and shrimp. So like we'll order it and then I'll be like, I'll take the bang bang chicken and shrimp. Oh my God. And then the other one just dies. It's just and like every time like you'd be like, can I get a to-go box for my bang bang chicken and shrimp?
Oh, Lord.
And it is never not funny, but that's one of my. It's a good meal, and you have to get it. So somebody has to get it, so we can say that. But
well,
it's good.
Sometimes yes. Give me some bang bang chicken shrimp. I've had cheesecake from there, but I've never had like a meal.
And cheesecake from there is good too.
Yeah.
Oh, good. This is one of those like ridiculously everything's big fun.
Right.
I never had cheesecake. Stop acting like you too good for the Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake is so good.
Word.
So, all right.
Well, number 1, again, the samesies with number 1, but y'all can guess what our number 1 is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So our number 1 chain restaurant in the United States of America is Chili's Baby Back Ribs. Chili's Baby Back Ribs. I mean... Let's go to Chili's.
It's not too big like the Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
You're not going to find a mom and pop that specializes in all the stuff that Chili's does.
You know?
There's literally something for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
There's no argument. Is this authentic American food? Of course. It's Chili's.
It's Chili's.
Yes.
Be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a beer and a Presidente and Old Timer with cheese.
Love it.
And go sit down somewhere.
A triple dipper.
Yes, a triple dipper. I mean...
It is so good.
Good times. It's just one of those places where you can't agree on something. Just Chili's is okay. We're going to Chili's.
Chili's in a movie. That's a good date.
It's fun. Fun times.
That sounds good.
You know, and don't be trying to be all fancy and do too much. Just
order chips and salsa.
Yes,
it's delicious.
Yeah, get you like you said. Get you Old Timer cheese, some ribs.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say? Second, a triple dipper, something, and it's gonna be a good time.
I almost always get the triple dipper because I love choices and I love dipping.
Yeah. And the like small little tapas are fun.
Yeah.
The small portions.
And you know I eat differently.
Yes, you do eat so. She's the worst to go eat with. She eats like 2 bites and she's like, I'm full. Oh my God.
You would not think that.
And then like I devour every, like I'm like, because I usually am like starving. I'm like, I've been waiting for this. To eat. I haven't eaten all day because I knew we were going out. So I'm like,
I've always been like a slow eater and a grazer. I love to graze.
And Randy's the same way.
Mm-hmm.
she eats like 2 bites and she's like, I'm full.
Yeah, when I was a server, it was so hard because like I would have to shove food in my mouth. To eat.
I was a server too, but I still ate.
Yeah, but
I'm like,
I love me some Chili's nachos.
Yes,
so good. I love Chili's boneless buffalo wings cold.
Oh,
they're so good. Because I would like, if they messed up at Chili's, and I would save it back because I did to go. So I'd save it back and then I'd eat them, like graze on them all day.
Cold ones.
Oh, I loved them cold.
Oh, Lord.
So good.
Yeah, I like them when they ride out. If you're going to have boneless, I'm not a big fan of boneless. But if you are going to have boneless, then I'm going to ride out of the. Right out.
I mean, that's preferable.
Right. But you're cool with the.
Love it. Still.
All right.
Delicious.
Hey, who's going to knock it? It's Chili's. Chili's is. Go ahead.
I saw a story recently. I think I sent it to you. There's a bride who had her whole wedding catered by Chili's.
Oh, that's it. You know what? Having weddings like that and not having like ordinary, I think that's the best choice. Like, because at my sister's wedding, she had El Chico.
Yeah.
And it was just like.
My dad catered my wedding.
Yeah, just like have some good like stuff that'll stick. Because if we're drinking.
Yeah.
Because if you have a wedding, you need to have drinks.
Yes.
That's another discussion later that we'll discuss. Yes. I don't care that you don't, but you need to invite people and have a few drinks. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's another discussion for another day. But yeah, if we're going to be drinking some beer and stuff.
She said they loved it.
Yeah.
She said it was so great. They spent like $2,000.
Yes.
They got party platters and they had to, she said the only thing is they had to order them so far in advance. They had to actually cook the stuff later. And so their party planner ended up having to do it. But that was because like, it was like St. Patty's Day or something. So like, they said it was a little more difficult than they had imagined. They were like, under normal circumstances, they would have come. Oh,
because they had to deliver it. There was no, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like they had to set for a little bit.
Right.
But like, so all of her guests loved it. Her and her husband loved it. It was a hit. They said it was so affordable. And TikTok is like saying, that's so tacky. That like they're giving her a hard time for it. Yes.
Girl, you know they had some burger bites. I think everybody would have been. I don't think that's tacky at all.
I don't think so either.
So, and let people do their wedding they want to. If they have some food, hey, look at the effort you put in to appreciate it. Because I've been more mad if you were like, no, we're not going to have food. That would, that goes on TikTok for being tacky.
For sure.
But Chili's, appreciate you, bride. Right? Thank you.
Yeah, if they want to have a peanut butter and jelly bar, that's fine by me.
Right.
That's their wedding.
Girl.
As long as there's a little bit.
There's a little food, something in your tummy. Come on. Come on, you just maybe get all gussied up now. You feed me. Give me something to drink.
So yeah, the bride did her Chili's. And it was a hit. Her and her guests.
I agree. I'm cool. I understand. I'm down.
Well, ladies and gents, I think that wraps up.
That was it. 3. That was like the most fun I've had.
I know.
That was really fun.
I hope y'all were laughing with us.
Yeah. Sorry.
I forgot y'all were there for just a minute.
Yeah, no, I had a blast.
Well, make sure you follow Ramelle the Realtor.
Ramelle the Realtor everywhere. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I need to beef up my YouTube page. So give me a second on YouTube, but I'm going. And Ramelle the Realtor everywhere. So just Ramelle the Realtor everywhere. And
that's right.
And if you need a realtor, if you need help buying or selling a house, holler at me. Yes. Talk real estate.
Please do. And follow Woo Woo with a podcast on Spotify. Make sure you interact with us. We'll put up a poll so you can tell us your top 3 casual dining restaurants. Maybe we'll do like a Tina Turner shout out and like, what's your favorite Tina Turner song?
I like it. I like it. Yeah, that sounds good.
We'll decide.
For sure.
But today is Wednesday when we're recording, and so this will be released a little bit later.
Right.
But we still want to pay homage.
Yes, for sure. All right, guys.
Well, let's wrap it up, and
we'll see you next week.
Yes. Woo woo woo.